And this busy street must mean that we are back in the Wisconsin Dells on a beautiful day. Look at this. It says it's the 400 block. I was recently in Wausau, Wisconsin, and they have an area called the 400 block as well. It's weird to see it again, twice within a few weeks. And look at this little area, Car Valley Cheese. They've got a whole setup here that looks like you walked right into Switzerland here. Love the architecture of these buildings, right, BB3? And in front of the cheese shop, they've got this cool little bench that is actually a cow with a lei. That is a wonderful idea, very creative. Well, hello there, and welcome to yet another beautiful day for an adventure. I am indeed back here in the Wisconsin Dells in front of Wizard Quest. I have been here before a couple years ago when it was in its location down the street way over in that direction. Now it's moved to a new, bigger, and supposedly better location, and so we have to check it out. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels! Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. And so the previous location was way down there somewhere, down the street. Well, not too far, but just down the street on the right-hand side. And now it's moved over here into Wizard Quest Village. There it is, Wizard Quest. Much different looking location and entrance than the other one was. I was kind of expecting more stuff outside, like wizardry stuff, but let's go see. I've never been in this location before, so this will be interesting. So there's where we came in, and you are greeted by a dragon at the door. That's the fun kind of stuff I was looking for. Little statues of these cute little guys. All sorts of wild stuff. There's TVs here that'll tell you a little bit about the adventure that you're getting yourself into. Look at these fun little statues here. Hello there, miss. Welcome to Tommy Travels. Now you could get a tablet to do this adventure and interact with different characters and go on some type of adventure to find different things. Something that's usually takes 2 hours to do approximately, which we're not going to do that. I can't think that hard while I'm filming and everything like that. We just want to go in and see the wonderful creative stuff that this place has to offer. And so if you don't want to do the whole tour like that and play the game, you can do a walking tour for a little bit of a discount, so that's great. And before we go in the door, we are warned to watch your head and mind your feet in this place. Oh boy, here's the doorway, and already it looks like we're gonna have to watch our head. There we go. Coming in, crouch a little bit to get in. What do we have around the corner? Got this, and a whole different series of directions that you can enter into here, including upstairs, over here, back here. Oh, this is the exit back here, so I'm not sure exactly where. Oh, these are the restrooms over here, so maybe we'll check out this room right here. And so it looks like there's 4 realms. That was air, fire, earth, and then water is that blue one. So that's the same as the last time. So let's choose earth this time to start off. So we have now entered the earth realm. And that brings us into this forest of trees here, which are made of paper mache, I think. Oh look, there's a little girl resting in there, and there's somebody who looks like he's up to no good. I would probably wake her up and get her the heck out of there if I were a nice guy. But I'm just here to observe. Sorry. And sometimes you think you're just looking at a tree, but you're not. You're looking at a work of art. They have them all over the place around here. And in this tree here, it looks like there's a knot hole. Let's see what's in here. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Not exactly the Keebler elves, are they? And then look at this cool little pathway that we get to walk through. Like the moss hanging down from the ceiling. They do a great job with the theming around here, that's for sure. Even the floor, really cool looking. And this takes us out into a new place here. Oh look, that's the front window. I didn't see that coming in. They have this guy on display waving at the people outside there. How cool is that? I was wondering why the outside of the building seems so bland at first. And oh, this guy is very far from bland. And you always have to look around over here. You find little doors like this with a hand, probably means it should be opened. This gives you probably some clues as to something having to do with your adventure. I wonder if this is a secret passageway. No? Books don't move. I was thinking maybe this opened. But it appears that it does not. Or at least if it does, I don't know how. So this will be something you can investigate on your own. And that area brings us over here into what appears to be some kind of a dining room with the Christmas season going on, it looks like. Look at that. You have to investigate everything. Look at this clock. Oh look, it opens. Look at that little guy in there. And this, oh my gosh. Wow. That's awesome. I wonder if the whole thing opens. Oh, and it does indeed. That is amazing. This place is so cool, and so many new things that I didn't see last time. I love this fireplace too. Looks like it's got a roaring fire going on there. I like that effect. And now it looks like we have entered the water realm. Wow, look at this. Feels like we're in the water. Feels like we're underwater with the bubbles. And look at this, they've even got some sort of a sea serpent of some kind. The Wizard Quest Ness. This is what I'm gonna call him. Hey, Ness! So there's Wizard Quest Ness. Then there's this little opening over here. And look at these treasures we have come across. Very priceless indeed. This necklace around the bottle. I love that. This looks like some type of ancient Egyptian headdress right there. Probably worth millions. And like sands through the hourglass, and so are the days of our lives. Remember those days? Oh, and they even have a little fishy swimming around over here as well. Hello, little fishy. And here's another area of the water realm. And look in here. We have some cool fishies with these wild-looking creatures riding on top of them. I like that. Man, this place is so artsy, so creative, and so fun to walk around. And look at these ones in here. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm in an aquarium. And here's a lady outside the front display window, which I missed coming in also, selling her wares. She's holding some goodies there in her hand. All sorts of fun stuff in her shop here, it looks like, including a crystal ball and the cash register to ring it all up. And then there is a barcode right there, so this, if you're playing the game, might be an important part of it. Right, miss? Oh, you're not telling me? Okay. And then from over here, look at this room. Also filled with all sorts of treasures. And look at this giant sea turtle. Oh my gosh. Wow, like a phonograph. And look at that. A hidden Packers helmet. I don't know if it really goes with all of the other artifacts and memorabilia, but Disney has the hidden Mickeys. Wizard Quest has the hidden Packer helmets. And now from up the stairs we enter into the air realm. Hello, you up there. Looks like there's a lot of like bird cages around here. I thought I saw a putty cat. Look at this one. Not exactly a bird. I'm not exactly sure what you are, but maybe you're a bird with a human face. I don't know what to make of you. And as I'm looking at this little birdie, didn't even notice this person way up here, floating right above me. That's what this place is like. You look one place and you don't notice something else that's right in front of your face. And then here's a cage that we can walk right into. It can be human bird cage. Hello, sir. He looks like he's like a one-man band here, with the horn, the bell, the flutes, all the different artifacts around here. Very neat. Oh, cool. Here's a little birdie. Look at that. That's the kind of birdie you would look to find maybe walking around Venice Beach, I think. That's a Venice Beach type of a birdie right there if I've ever seen one. And now we are entering Oak Hollow, which looks very oaky and hollowy. That reminds me of somebody from Lord of the Rings. The one that had the bow and arrow. I don't remember what his name was. Look at this. All sorts of nooks and crannies in here too. I don't know what all of this is in here. Oh, look at that. It's like a Buddha. Oh my gosh. How awesome is that? And this guy is Ethbart, who looks very scholarly indeed. I have a feeling if you need some advice as to where to go in this adventure, he's going to have some for you. And if we come to this little cave entrance here, then we can see this guy in all of his glory. I thought it was Buddha at first when I looked through that little nook right there because of the big belly. It's definitely not Buddha. It's been sitting there a while, it looks like, because you can see the stuff growing out of the caves. It looks like it's growing onto his back there. Wow, you've been here a while. Even though this place has not been here for very long. Whatever you do, if you do come here, no climbing. This poor guy, he doesn't need any climbers on. Well, nice to meet you. I hope you have a great rest of the day. And so I wonder what is down this hallway over here. Got this room. Oh, hello, Mr. Flying creature of some sort. Look at this room. Wow. And that leads us into here. What's down here? Whoa! Look at this long hallway. Holy cow! This place is never ending. We are still in the air realm. We've just entered this room, which looks like it's some sort of a ship, guided by a balloon. We got a thunderstorm going on. This is wild. Wow, you guys. There is so much to this place. Look at those ships up there and over here. Unbelievable. The amount of detail and work that took to put all of this stuff together, can't even imagine. Look at this thing, a spiral staircase going all the way up to the top there. Look at this little guy. Oh, I love this plane up here. It almost looks like a ship, but it's got the wings and the propeller. It's flying in the air. It's an airship, we'll call it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Professor Ostrix. He looks very smart indeed, with all of his experiments going on and lab equipment all over the place, different timepieces. And I thought this was Professor Ostrix, but now that I look at it, I'm wondering if maybe this guy is the real Professor Ostrix right there. I don't know. But either one looks pretty smart. And here's what I'm talking about. Just on the other side of this giant person that was hovering above me, look at this. There are some chimes, which you can actually play if you want to. And look at these big ones. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, we got dueling chimes, ladies and gentlemen. One of these is gonna fall right on top of my head, and then this video will be over. And here we go. I think this is the entrance to the fire realm right here, since it does look like we're on fire. Oh, hello, sir. Nice to meet you. It's got the bellows going right there. Very nice. Let's see what we're in for over here now. Go through this tight little hallway. It brings us right back here. We gotta find the real fire realm, because I don't think that was it. Okay, here's the real fire realm. The walls are on fire. This is very fiery in here. Let's see what this place has to offer. Ooh, we go down. And then right down these stairs, we come in to the fire realm, and look at what greets us here. And this is moving back and forth like that because down here, I don't know if you can really see, but there's an area where kids can crawl around on the floor over there and reach up and touch this thing. And for somebody who's just standing there looking at it, it freaks you out. Oh, and then we have this reptilian looking rock formation, which I believe kids can crawl in there too if they want to. All sorts of nooks and crannies around this place in the whole building, and there's plenty of things that I'm not showing in this video as well, just because you could, oh, look at that guy. I think I remember him from the previous location. There's so many things that, let's see if there's anything in here. Well, not too much. There are so many things around here to climb up on and crawl under and go through and up and over and under that you could never do it in just one visit, I don't think. And so, if you do come here to Wizard Quest in Wisconsin Dells, there will still be plenty of areas to check out that didn't appear in this video. Nothing can be just what it seems around here. We got a skeleton head, but then you get a temptation to look into the eyeball there and look at, oh, it looks like we are being mooned by some type of a creature here. But then if we go through this door, will we find that creature?
If you go through this door, you'll find me.
Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. There he is right there. Hey, I just saw your butt. Oh my goodness. Hello, sir. And then across from this guy, there's a whole nother room over here, which you can check out. It's got all sorts of weird stuff in here. There's all sorts of gargoyle creatures all around here as well. This Sagadoot will harvest good ideas from brainstorms. Huh. Maybe I'll have to check out the price tag on that and bring it on home with me. And it looks like we have another treasure chest of awesome artifacts, including a crystal ball and a mannequin hand. You never know when you're going to need a mannequin hand. And right next to the treasure chest, right there, there's a book of realms. There's another reading book right here, which you can read right here. Take all the time that you need. The candle will be burning, and so will your butt. And look at this lady. Looks like she is struggling at her job of the day, which is corralling this thing, whatever that is. And they say owners don't look like their pets. She picked the perfect pet. This place is just amazing. All sorts of little windows, and here's a couple of guys who looks like just had an awesome dinner. He's about to fall asleep, and I don't know what he's doing there. But be careful with that thing. All right, and what realm are we entering into now? Oh, the gift shop realm. Now this, I can understand. This place looks really cool. All sorts of little toys for kids. This is a water wow toys, unicorn horns, crayons, all sorts of coloring. This place is pretty big. Here is the fairy house, where if you're in the market for some fairies, they have them right here. Figurines, a whole room full of them. Look at these. Wow, very detailed, very artistic, just like this whole place. And some snow globes and unicorns. If this place doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. Oh my goodness, look at this little land that you could create if you so desired. Look at that little fountain area. There's a house with people walking around. It reminds me of a Christmas village, only maybe a spring village we'll call it. Everything is in bloom here. Oh, and look at this guy. A huge dragon who is guarding, it looks like, the castle filled with, instead of fairy figurines, dragon ones. Look at all of these in here. Wow. If you're a fan of dragons and dragon art, you're definitely going to want to stop by this place. It has a little bit of everything. Look at that. Wow. And so, as per usual, I think I'm going to stick with some magnets. And some stickers for my good buddy Robert. A couple of them. He's a big fan of stickers. Magnet for his fridge and one for mine. Oh my gosh. It looks like they have a little clock tower show out here.
Our story of the Pied Piper of Hamelin.
This is beautiful. There's a whole story that goes with this. The mayor is the one peeking out the window up here. And the piper there was hired to rid the town of rats. So he played his instrument, and here come all the rats following him along.
Had a great effect on the rats. They came from every cellar, dark hole, and crevice. Rats by the dozens, then 50s, then by the hundreds, followed the piper. On and on the rats followed, right out of the streets of Hamlet and into the River Wizen, where the musically enchanted rats met their doom beneath the waters of the swift and mighty river.
He led the rats to their doom.
The townspeople were filled with both relief and suspicion. They felt that maybe this stranger was in league with the devil, and that his astonishing feat was an act of sorcery.
Oh, it keeps going.
The town council had already agreed to refuse the promised fee. Piper was outraged.
He's not gonna pay the man.
In warning of a terrible evil yet to fall on the city of Hamilton.
Uh-oh. He's not getting paid, so he's smiting the town with promises of evil.
Townspeople know that the
I don't know if you can hear the voice very well.
plants, but all things that live beneath the sky, that morning, while the parents were at church, a strange tune was heard, and children large and small stopped their play to run forward, following the music of the Pied Piper. Down the street they ran, unaware they were under a spell. They followed the piper
Look at that.
through the main street of Hamilton, a street where no music has ever again been played. They ran out the east gate of the city onto the 7 hills, where they vanished into a mountain, all except one, who was lame and could not keep up. The children had disappeared forever, never to be seen again.
Oh my gosh, what a depressing story this is.
Called the Ratcatcher's House.
I did not know how depressing this story was.
On a beam, which tells of this historic event. A modern version of this age-old tale tells us that the townspeople finally paid the piper and returned the children to their home.
Oh, whew. So they paid the man and they got their kids back. Okay. Sounds a little like a ransom to me, but even still, not a big fan of this story. What a cool clock tower. That's awesome. I've never seen a show like that before. Well, as you guys know, I always like to end these things on a water feature. And there's nothing more of a water feature than actually being underwater in this place at Wizard Quest here in the Wisconsin Dells. Wow. A lot of little nooks and crannies to check out. Lots of colorful little pieces of artwork and quite a bit of papier mâché. This certainly was a fun time, you guys. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. Look at this fine gal right here. She could be my next subscriber. Right? No? You just want to stand there? Okay, that's all right. Thank you guys so much for all of the support that you've given me so far. And until next time, from Wizard Quest, I hope to catch you on the flip side. Belly button's not looking like it's in such good mood. And like sands through the hourglass. Oops, I bumped my camera. Here in the Wisconsin Dells, I am standing in front of Wizard Quest.